So one of my videos just blew up completely. I have 48 views in 48 hours. YouTube has really changed my life with 0 subscribers. And the way it did that is different. I use YouTube differently. I build hard skills. I do emotional tracking and I use YouTube as an accountability system. I record myself working. I play some music on the background. And of course, I talk in front of the camera twice at the beginning and at the end of the video. This helps me be accountable to doing the work that is needed, and it builds the hard skill of talking on camera. Of course, this is not the only way that YouTube helped me with 0 subscribers. It also helped me through self-development. YouTube helped me get out of a rut where I was doing absolutely nothing. The whole day I was just watching YouTube. So then I decided that I thought that I didn't have motivation. I just didn't like it. The way I felt, it was bad. So I started to try to do some emotional tracking, started to do it in front of the camera, and then I decided, why not turn on the camera? I have 3 cameras, 1, 2, 3. And then I started to think of myself differently. I started to create quality problems for myself, create this massive amount of data, massive amount of editing, and through quality problems, I found very beautiful solutions. For instance, I had a problem where sometimes the audio was bad and the microphone was not working. So I built in redundancy. This is a beautiful mic, is called the MV7. I'm not sponsored. The Shure MV7. And the way I build redundancy is I go through a wire from this to the camera. I have one recording there. Then I have on the MacBook, it's connected to the MacBook, and it records in voice memos and in QuickTime Player. So I have 3 channels plus the 2 cameras over there, 5, whatever. And I decided to create different rules for myself, to create an environment where there is free judgment. Well, not free judgment, a judgment-free environment. I knew that this will make me do a lot of things and take massive action to build momentum, because I knew that motivation is very cheap. If you rely on motivation, then you will not be able to do what you want. So I use momentum instead. And how I did this, how I achieved this beautiful momentum through YouTube, was to do it for short amounts of time. The big goal was to speak without a script for 3 minutes, without any words or anything prepared, just a subject, 3 minutes, a timer. And how I achieved that was through the fact that I put a timer for 30 seconds or a minute, and then I did it for 5 times, 10 times a day, even more sometimes, until I was able to do it for 30 seconds. And then I jumped to a minute, then I jumped to 2 minutes, and now I'm being able to do it for even 12 minutes sometimes. The emotional tracking part of this helped me to realize how to stay consistent, because I was brutally honest with myself. I knew exactly where I fucked up and where I sabotaged myself through alcohol, through cigarettes, and through many other things. I lied to myself consistently. I lied to others, and I was brutally honest, and everything came together in harmony. The working with me sessions, the meditation sessions, and the emotional tracking built to this beautiful and interesting environment where I can create things and freely express myself in this way to have success. I discovered new ways to do faster things and better things, better videos. I discovered how to do better things because I now had such a big amount of data, such that I have problems with storage. Now I have to edit them faster. I learned how to edit faster in order to be able to edit a few videos in 30 minutes. Not this kind of video. This takes hours. Even if I'm not successful, the one thing I have is that YouTube has changed my life with zero subscribers. And it actually was a blessing that I didn't get any views, and I still don't get any views. Well, except for this video that blew up with 48. Yay, 48 views in 48 hours. Amazing. And it's a blessing that you don't get views because nobody's judging you at first. So you're not going to get any hate comments. You're not going to get any people just judging you and hating yourself. And you're not going to judge yourself because no one's watching. So it's really a blessing to not get the views. And by the end, until you get those views, people are not going to see the first ones. You don't even have to publish them at first. If you don't feel comfortable enough publishing, you don't need to publish them. And even if you later don't feel comfortable with the content that you've created, you can just unpublish it or delete it forever. No one's going to know. No one's going to really go back anyway. So it's like they are unlisted anyway. Okay. What else? Motivation is cheap. Don't rely on motivation. Really don't rely on motivation, because if you rely on motivation, you are relying on something externally. Momentum has this way of just pushing you towards what you want. And if you think that momentum doesn't work, it's because you have a lot of momentum. And this was me. I had a lot of momentum in doing nothing. I was just sitting there watching YouTube, building momentum in watching a lot of YouTube and TV series, going out, drinking, smoking, just so many things that I was building momentum that was deepening me into this hellhole, into this desperation. Like I didn't know what was wrong with me. Why did I choose to do this to myself? Why was I doing this to myself? And the truth was, I was not doing it to myself. It was just the momentum that I've built. Slowly and surely, this big rock has had so much momentum that it was pushing me towards this life. Well, I didn't go that direction. Don't worry. I don't think I hate myself enough. So I created these different rules where you can create, and even if you don't like it, you just don't judge it. You try to really understand that it's more about building the momentum instead of trying to make something very special, because there is a lot of quality that comes through the, how is it called? There is quality out of quantity. And if you try to optimize everything, it's gonna just be horrible. Instead of trying to optimize for efficiency and success, I try to optimize for, how is it called? For fun, for engaging myself in the work, from trying to pump myself up. And this is another thing. I wanted to be the kind of person who exudes energy. And one of the camera just turned off. Yay! And celebrate even the failures. Celebrate the fact that I did something, not the fact that I want to do something amazing. And of course, Sophie was here. Yes, Sophie, yes. And I truly accomplished, and now it doesn't feel performative anymore because I did it in small increments. I tried to be energetic, tried to be this high energy and also very charismatic. And I tried to do it, and it improved every day. It improved 1%, half of a percent. Sometimes it went lower, but I improved enough that now it doesn't feel like a performance, and it doesn't feel like I'm talking too loud or I'm damaging my voice. This was a real breakthrough. I wasn't able to talk and speak because I had my sinuses closed up with you know what. So I found a way to unclog them. I found saline waters, nasal spray to really help me with public speaking, or, well, public. I'm talking as if someone's in the room. So that was a real breakthrough. And another one is, don't get attached to what you set out to do. Maybe you find better solutions to your problems. For instance, I realized that having a script is not like rigid. It doesn't have to be a rigid thing. You can free flow out of it, build it as a mind map, and then try to go off the script and add whatever comes into the moment, because what comes into the moment has a little bit more energy, a little bit more, I don't know, spur of the moment improvisation feeling. It's more heart to heart. You build a better connection with your audience. In my case, I'm my audience because I'm the only one watching these videos.